Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Chris. I'm here with Kathy. We are Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube. We've got a what sold video for you today. This is for what has sold over the past weekend. Today's actually been a pretty busy day, and it's going to be pretty busy. We're also, Kathy already recorded a shoe haul, which we're going to be getting up, I think, before this video. And then we're kind of doing a video on the consignment sale, which we've kind of mentioned, and that should be coming up probably a couple days. It might be a little bit of time before that one comes up, but we're going to show you how we sell things locally. We do that when we're sometimes to clearance out old items that haven't been selling. Sometimes Kathy buys stuff at the bins, or when we were able to go to the bins, for fairly cheap so that we could sell there just to get inventory up. So anyway, that's going to be a video all on its own, but right now we're going to go through what's sold this weekend. So here's Kathy.
Hey everyone, so we have about 30 sales this weekend. The majority of them are on eBay, but a few on each other platform as well. So we'll start with Kiddos in sales today. First up's a pair of just women's Choco flip-flops. These were actually my personal shoes. I bought them off Poshmark for like $30, but I paid the shipping as well, so I have like 38 bucks into them. And they sold for 45 with free shipping, so I'm actually losing a couple bucks. I just didn't love them, so I went ahead and sold them. These did sell to a Facebook buyer, so if you're not already doing that Facebook thing, definitely do. And if you're holding off on listing women's items because you don't think they'll sell, I would suggest definitely list your women's items, but turn on the Facebook thing. I sell a bunch of women's shoes through the Facebook program. Alright, next up, this is just a brand Genuine Kids. It's just like a little carousel tank top. This actually has some faint stains kind of throughout it, so I have only $1 into it, and I only listed it for $7.75 with free shipping, just trying to get my money back. It's been carded many times. I offered somebody $6.50 and they finally accepted, so yeah, $6.50 with free shipping. So after shipping and fees, I'm making $2.14, so I doubled my money. But obviously if I knew it had stains on it, I wouldn't have bought it. Alright, next up, this is a bundle that sold to a Kiddos friend. It's just 2 pairs of mini Bowden baggy shorts. These were my son's shorts. I think I had probably $15 into each of them to begin with. He wore them many times and got some stains on them. So yeah, I listed them each for $17, and with my shop discount of 20% off too, she paid $27.20 for both of those. Next up, this is a pair of play shoes, P-L-A-E. I bought these off Kiddos for my son, but he just didn't wear them. I have like a problem where if I like a shoe, I buy it in every color, and then this color is just not one that we're gonna use, so I'm reselling it. I paid $14 for them like a year ago, pulled them out the closet a few months ago, and listed them for $34.75. Since they pretty much look unworn, I was trying to get retail for them, and I did. The buyer paid that full price, so even after shipping and fees, I still like double my money on these. Alright, this is a Hannah Anderson Space glow-in-the-dark shirt. This is my son's shirt. I think he wore it like one time, but I got it at a consignment sale in town. I did pay $7 for it. I'll pay more money for my kids' stuff that I know I can resell, so when I find mini Bowden, Hannah Anderson, stuff like that in their sizes, I'm willing to pay for it. Anyways, I paid $7 for it. I listed it for $17.95. Someone put it in their cart, and I offered them $15, and they accepted. So I probably could have got the $17.95, but since I just was trying to make my money back, I'm happy with that. And then last Kiddos in sale is a pair of Fit Flops. So if you watch our channel at all, I think I sold another pair of these last week, and those ones sold in just a couple days of being listed, but these ones I've had in my shop for like a year now. I have no idea why. They're like in perfect shape, really nice. They retail for like over $100. Yeah, so anyways, I had them listed for $40. Someone put them in their cart, and since I've had them so long, I sent her an offer like right away. I was like, please accept, and she did. So I sent her $29.95 with free shipping. So I did pay $8 for these, thinking I could sell them for $30 plus shipping. So not a ton of profit, but they are on their way, and I did still make some money off of them. All right, so we had 2 Mercari sales this weekend. This has also been in my shop forever. I actually bought this as kind of like a joke. Like, I wore it for an Instagram photo like a year ago, and yeah, it's just like a bikini t-shirt that you could like wear to the beach or something over your swimsuit. Anyways, I think I paid $4 for it because I just thought it was funny and I figured somebody would want it eventually. So today I got an offer of $15 and I accepted that. The buyer also paid shipping on top of that. And the other Mercari sale was one of the shoes from my shoe haul. They sold in just one day of being listed. The brand is New, I think it is. Just some hiking shoes. I did pay $10 for these, but they sold for an offer of $37 plus the buyer paid the shipping. So really good flip there. All right, next up we have a few Poshmark sales. First is a Vineyard Vines. If you don't know Vineyard Vines, that little whale is a good sign that it's Vineyard Vines. This is a brand I love for my kids to wear. This was my son's shirt. He wore it for Christmas, and I don't remember where or what I paid for it or where I bought it, but someone offered me $15, and since it was my own kids' clothes, I'm happy to make any money back off of it, so I accepted that. So I get $12 back. I can't imagine I paid more than $15 for it to begin with. Next up is a bundle of 2 rags rompers. So one is like a lumberjack, it says timber, and then this one is like a sailor, I think. These were also my son's. I have about $30 into each of them. He wore them, got some cute photos out of them, and someone bundled them this morning, asked if I'd take $50 for both. I had them listed at $50 each, which was definitely reaching, but these are like something that sells out, and then if people want the certain print, then they have to pay up for it usually. So anyways, I listed them at $50. I knew I wasn't going to get $50. I've been sending people offers of $30 a piece for months now, and nobody's bought them, so when she asked $50 for both, I definitely just said yes. So happy with that. Just getting those out. All right, and then the last bunch of sales here are eBay. All right, first up, this is the, well, I think the brand was Jessie Who, so it's just like a West Coast Choppers tee, long sleeve shirt. I've never sold this brand. I just looked at it and like knew it was probably good, so I looked it up and I saw comps on eBay in the 30 to 40 range, so I paid $5 for it, and I figured that I could sell it for 40, which I did, and it sold in just a few days. The day that I bought this, I was just looking for shoes only, but like I was waiting in the line, and the line's close to the men's shirts, so like while I'm waiting, I'm just kind of looking, and I saw the sleeves with like the flames, and I was like, wonder what that is. So looked at it, looked cool, picked it up, and yeah, sold for $40. This actually sold internationally, so on top of the $40, they paid like $16 extra to get it shipped to Germany, I believe it was. Next up is a pair of little Jordans. Let me see what these sold for. Alright, these sold for just my list price, which was $24.95 plus the shipping, and I had $4 into these to begin with. Okay, next up is an American Eagle soft and sexy t-shirt. It says all the feels on the front. This is taking a while to sell. I only picked this up because it came from the Goodwill bins and it was almost weightless, so yeah. Probably have less than $1 into this, and it only sold for $7 plus shipping, but happy to see it go. Sorry, I gotta put some of these in their bags so that I can move on. All right, next up is another item that's been in my shop for a while, so I think I got rid of a lot of old stuff this weekend, so very happy about that. This is Cavi, but it's like the old tag. When I first started reselling, I was watching all these other YouTubers, and you know, just I never sold women's clothes. I was only selling kids stuff at the time, so I was just taking their word for it on what would or would not sell. Anyways, I heard many people mention Cavi. I'd never heard of it before, so whenever I started finding it in the thrift store, I just picked it up without really thinking much about it. Anyways, so over a year later, still had it. Somebody finally offered $7 plus the shipping, and I accepted that. I did only have 84 cents into that, so just happy to see it go. This is a pair of boys Nike Hustle Quick sneakers. I have $3 into these, and I listed them for $24.95. Somebody was watching them. I offered them $20 and they accepted that. Okay, this is a pair of Toddler Girl Keen, like outdoor hiking shoes. I just listed these yesterday and they sold yesterday for $29.95 with free shipping. I did source these off Kitizen just a few days ago for $8. So happy with that flip. All right, here's another really old item. These are a pair of women's bare paw sandals. They are new with tag. I don't know why they took so long to sell. I did source these off ThredUp probably 2 years ago now. Literally, they've been in my shop forever. They finally sold for $19.95 plus shipping. Next up is a boys toddler Under Armour baseball player shirt. This was my son's. It's still no tag though. He just never wore it. I got this from the Dillard's discount, so I couldn't have paid over $5 for it, and it sold for $14.95 with free shipping. All right, next up is another pair of those Play Mimo water shoes. These I just listed yesterday, and they sold yesterday. I had somebody offered on Posh $10 for them, which I countered them $20, and then somebody purchased them on eBay for $20 with free shipping. So I did purchase these at the Once Upon a Child like a week or so ago for like $5 plus change. So I knew I wasn't going to profit a lot. They have some wear to the toe area, but I knew I could sell them in the $20 range. So profit is profit to me, and I knew they would sell fast, so I was okay spending the money. Next up is a men's North Face long sleeve shirt. I have $3 into this. It sold for $19.95 with free shipping. Next up is a Zara sweater. This was my son's. He wore it for some cute fall photos, and I purchased this at the Once Upon a Child for like $8, and then it sold for $24.95 with free shipping. Another item of my son's. These are the brand Livy and Luca, just some brown dress shoes. Livy and Luca is a good brand for kids shoes to look out for. They are real leather, so people like that. Normally I can get about $30 for a pair. These ones are super worn though, so I just listed them for $14.95 with free shipping, and someone bought them outright at that price. And these were from the Once Upon a Child, so I only have about $5 into those. Another one of my son's items. This is from the Goodwill. I only had $2 into it. He wore it a couple times. It does have a stain on one of the sleeves, and it sold for $12.95 with free shipping. Next up is a pair of Keen slide sandals. I did pay $12 for these, so you might be thinking that's crazy, but they sold the same day I listed them for $34.95 with free shipping. On certain items, I'll pay whatever, even if I'm only going to make $5 or $10, because again, profit is profit, and like I was 100% sure that these would sell and sell fairly quickly, so still happy with that. Next up is a men's Chaps blue shorts. I've sold another pair of these before. These came from the TJ Maxx yellow tag sale, so I only have a couple bucks into these. They sold for $19.95 with free shipping. Is the brand Bonnie Jean. This is like a vintage floral dress. When it comes to vintage floral dresses, the brand really doesn't matter. Obviously those Oshkosh ones can go for crazy amounts, but yeah, this one I just picked up because it was a vintage floral dress. So I have $2 into it. I listed it for $25. It had a watcher almost immediately. I just wanted to sell it, so I offered them $19.95 and they accepted. Up, this is the brand Mephisto. I have $3 into these sandals. I had them listed last month for about $80 with free shipping. Nobody bought them. So then when the 30 days was up, I relisted them at $59.95 with free shipping just a few days ago, and someone bought them this morning for that price. So $60. Really good sale there. Next up, this just sold before we started the video. Another item that's been in my shop over a year. I think this came in a garage sale fill bag. Honestly, I don't even remember at this point. It's not something I would have picked up at a thrift store, but yeah, it sold for $11.95 with free shipping. So just happy to see that go. This is a pair of Brooks. If you watched my last shoe haul, these were in there. I have $5.99 into them, and they sold for $49.95 with free shipping. So the day that these sold, I actually woke up to them sold, and then I also had an offer out. It's like somebody offered me on them on Mercari. So always make sure if you're cross posting to check your email and check all your sales before accepting any offers, because I almost just would have accepted that, and then I would have had to cancel, which would have been sad. Alright, and the very last sale of the weekend is a pair of men's Chaco sandals. These, I have $14 into these, and they sold for $59.95 with free shipping.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you do have any questions, do leave them down in the comments below. We're going to go ahead and pack these up and get them sent off to their new homes. That's going to do it. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.